Chelsea 2-4 Wolves, because I think Sean has the first say on this one. Sean, what do you think?
Um, it's just disappointing, but it's the norm now.
It is.
We expect to win these games, but we never do. And we got a hat trick scored on us.
Sean's out
as
here
well.
talking about the title race while his team's sitting in 12th.
Yeah, Sean's exactly, bro. Exactly.
No, I'm like an unbiased view. I'm like an unbiased view.
Yeah, that's true. No, but like
yeah, but
I'm giving
Yeah.
my unbiased views from the bottom.
my only question is like, what is going on at Chelsea at this point? Like, what's happening?
okay,
It's-
Sean, you first, and then I actually have some stuff to say about it. But yeah, Sean first.
I think a large part of it is because of Poch. He's a fool and doesn't understand what he's doing. He sold probably our biggest left back prospect. I mean, sent him on loan basically, with like a deal for Borussia Dortmund to buy Matson, and instead decided to play Levi Colwill there for a good chunk of the past 5 months, which is not where Levi Colwill is best because he's a center back.
Mhm.
And then we proceeded to drop like. Okay, we've lost 10 games this season, which is already like.
That's crazy. I
Pretty
think
crazy.
you've,
That's a
I think
lot.
you've, I
That's
think
a
you've
lot.
lost more games than you've won this season.
Yeah, we've won
Yeah.
9 and lost 10.
And we thought you guys were title challengers. That's crazy.
So, okay, it's also because we didn't have Nkunku for majority of our season, and he's
Wait, hold on. You
definitely
guys,
yeah.
I think that like it's a norm that each team will miss at least one big player for like a long chunk of time. Like every single team you can think of right now.
Yeah, that's
will
like
miss.
Yeah, but,
that's a
like,
given.
That,
but
that's
like,
part of the
it's-
season. So like you can't like although I'm being a bit hypocritical, I did say something about Partey, but like you can't like base a lot of your losses off the fact that you missed an important player because every single team has done that. Man City,
Yeah, but we
KDB,
lost-
Arsenal, Partey.
Okay, you can't compare Nkunku to Partey. Like
No, but Partey's
we
so
have no
important to Arsenal.
other. We have no other. We don't have we had Nicholas Jackson and Armando Broya
And
as our
wait,
attacking
hold on.
options
No,
without
it's on you
Nkunku.
guys though. It is on
Speak-
you guys because like
even
you
speaking
spent
of
so much
Armando-
money in the summer.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So
didn't
we
sign a
our
striker.
most important player that we bought in the summer got injured at the beginning of the season due to a bad preseason field, which caused him to get injured. So like, you can't just say like, it's a given that every team will have a big player that's injured. So like,
Yeah,
you can't
That's
blame
true.
that as like the reason that we lost. But I think that's a pretty big reason
Is it
that
a
we
te-
lost. So
I mean
many
obviously it's a big
games.
reason, but you can't. That's not the only reason for sure.
Yeah, it's not the only
There's-
reason, but
you
it's
guys have been
probably
crap.
like
You guys have been crap.
like 40% of the reasons why we've lost 10 games because we don't have a
40%.
killer edge on our
Wow.
team. Like the goals that since Nkunku's come back, the goals he's scored are like nobody else can
Yeah,
do that
I bet
on our
Nkunku.
team.
What
Like
is it a tactical thing? Is it like, do you think they brought in too many new players at once and they didn't have enough time to gel? And even saying that
They're all
they've had
kids,
like
though.
they've had a year and a half to figure it out and they still haven't.
no, I feel like it's our recruitment strategy because we're buying too many young players like Maruiki, Mudryk. Who else? We've bought like a bunch of Brazilian youngsters
Nicholas
and
Jackson.
sent them out on loan.
Lavia,
Nicholas Jackson.
Enzo.
Nicholas Jackson only played for I think Villarreal in La Liga
Villarreal.
because the main guy got injured, and then Jackson scored like he didn't even put up that
Purple
impressive
patch, bro.
of like a bunch
Yeah.
of numbers, and now he's a starting striker of Chelsea FC. That's like if you think about it, like our strikers used to be like 100 mil like Lukaku. We used to have like
Lukaku.
actually I don't
The
even
first
know.
time or the
Lukaku
second
was
time?
supposed to he was supposed to be no Lukaku was supposed to be like that guy, you know, like
And then what happened?
Hey,
and then he,
Lukaku will forever
like,
have my respect. because
ruined
he
our
saved us
ruined our dressing room and then did that and like just can we swear on this? I don't know.
I mean, sure, go ahead. Why
He
not?
just like
Go.
effed off, but he just effed off to Inter Milan and lost us like 70 mil.
Look, look. Lukaku will forever have my respect for winning us the Champions League final. So, yeah, because that man got in the way of
Yeah.
one
I
goal
feel like-
and missed another one.
and I think like on the same point, like our signings are just not right. Like we've shifted like our club philosophy from like title challengers every
Facts,
year,
facts.
Champions League challengers every year to like a rebuild. It's like what happened to Arsenal, except that's not like
But like you guys didn't need it.
the Chelsea.
You
That's
didn't need to
yeah,
rebuild
exactly,
it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah,
need the
that's fair.
rebuild. We didn't need anything. Like our
'Cause-
team was strong. We finished third in the league. That at the
Right,
end of the
yeah,
Roman
yeah. I
Abramovich
remember
era. Like we were challenging for the title, and then we like fell off in the second half of the season. I still remember, and then we finished. We ended up like hitting a stagnant point third, and then start of the next season we sacked Tuchel because of the start of the Todd Bowley era.
I still don't
So-
understand the Tuchel sacking. If I'm being honest, it's all
No.
like,
No,
Honestly-
honestly, it's like the change of regime. He wanted. I feel like he wanted someone who, like, someone new, someone to start fresh. And I feel like that's the bad thing about the whole like takeover
Yeah.
is that Todd Bowley wanted to create something new, and like revolutionize the club in what he thought was.
well,
like,
he
the right
did,
idea,
just
but
not in a good
it
way.
ended up
right?
not being it. Like I feel like his intentions are good. Like he's putting the money in. He's willing to spend. It's just that his strategy for spending is not right. He's
Yeah, Sean.
building for
I-
too far in
I
the future.
Yeah. I actually disagree on the intentions because I think that Todd Bowley does not respect Chelsea's like not culture, but like who Chelsea are. Because this currently is not like I feel like for many fans as well, they're kind of like shocked at the transition from like a team of like okay, we have experienced players, we're gonna win, and if you don't win, then you're out, right? That's the Chelsea
Yeah.
thing before. And
Yeah.
now it's like, okay, we have a bunch of young players. We're gonna like build this exciting little project. There's like a bunch of 100 million young players. They're gonna like grow together. That's not who Chelsea are, and I feel
Yeah.
like Todd Bowley kind of just disrespected it a little bit. And as a result,
Well,
he's been
okay.
doing something that Chelsea aren't.
I feel like it's not like obviously it's not it's not intentional. Like oh he doesn't want to
Yeah, of
win
course-
the
of course
club
not,
or
but, like,
anything.
yeah.
But like I feel like his idea of like his whole project is building for too far in the future. You know, like he's too willing to sacrifice our success in the next 5 years for potential success in the next like 10, 15 years from now when our youngsters all mature into like the players that they're supposed to be. But like Chelsea is not that kind of club, you know, like we're supposed to be challenging every year, winning titles every year, making big signings every year. Like we don't spend like Chelsea isn't the club that spends 20, 30 mil on like 6 different players. Chelsea spends like 100 mil on one, like someone proven, someone they know they bring in and will be quality, and then hopefully that elevates them to become title challengers. But Todd Bowley doesn't see it the same way. I feel like it's almost like he wants stars in every single position, but doesn't want to spend the money to buy those stars. So he goes and buys youngsters that he hope will become stars. In
Yeah, but like
10
those
years.
youngsters also cost a lot of money. Like for example,
Exactly. Yeah. Nah, I feel like Woodrick wasn't even like
That was
wasn't
more,
even honestly
that
wasn't
was
even
more of
like
a middle finger.
that
to
was
Arsenal
just-
kind of move.
that was
It
that was
was,
just
it was.
to spite Arsenal.
Like,
that was
Ukraine
like
war tax, bro. Ukraine war tax.
That
then
whole
honestly,
era,
no.
was the World
that
Cup
whole era
tax.
was so much comedy. Like
no,
it-
honestly,
it was just
Mudryk,
it was
I
just
f-
Mudryk like sucking off Arsenal, and then Chelsea swooping in with 150
And then going to
million
Chelsea.
pounds just to take him.
No, I feel like the whole Mudryk thing was because Todd Bowley wanted to prove to like the Chelsea fans that he's like he wanted to like gain their not trust but like get them on his side, you know, like
Yeah.
showing that he's in it, like he understands like the rivalries because Arsenal obviously Chelsea's biggest rivals, so
Right.
like he wanted to win the fans over easy. That's probably what he thought, and then ended up screwing it up and this whole like
Do you think he succeeded with
like
that
100 mil
with
fraud.
that first move?
I mean, it worked.
No.
His signings, like he's made the signings we've wanted. We wanted Mudryk, Caicedo,
I
Enzo.
guess.
He's brought them all in. It's just that he's brought in the wrong manager. and those signings to accompany them, like the Nicholas Jacksons, the Kukureyas,
Lavia.
the
Why did they sign Lavia?
Lavias.
Like they already have 2 CDMs. Like you're not.
Yeah,
You're,
like
why do you sign
the
Lavia? I don't get it.
Robert Sanchez in goal, Petrovic,
Jesus.
Slonina, Maduiki.
Who do you
Like,
if you had
why
to,
did we sign these guys? What are we
If
gonna
you-
do with them? We can't even fit them in our team.
if you had to pick one manager to replace Poch, who would you pick?
With the state of our squad right now,
So, someone
I would
feasible.
take-
Don't say Pep because it's not happening.
yeah. I would want Simeone.
Ooh.
I feel like
what?
he is
Nah,
he
what?
is the he
Chelsea
is the
parking
passion.
the
We need
bus starting next season.
we have the we no we'd always like under Tuchel we played 3-back
Wait.
with the 2 wing backs as well. So and that was like
What?
during our best period. Chilwell
Like,
and
all the
Reece
young players
James
would
like
die
down
though.
the wings. Yeah, but we need to stop focusing on the young players. That's the thing.
Yeah,
we need
yeah.
to focus back on getting up there and winning trophies. And right now, we need a better defense. We need better tactics. We need better structure. And
You
I
know-
feel like
wait, Sean,
Simeone has the
I have an idea.
discipline.
Not Simeone. Zidane.
Oh, Zidane.
Okay, but
would be
Zidane's
good.
not feasible. He's not. No,
Zidane.
that's not. He's not feasible. He doesn't. You know, he
No,
doesn't
no,
even speak
no.
English.
He's yeah, but like, does Simeone speak good English either?
Okay, he probably does. I say
Okay,
more
so,
than Zidane. He's more feasible
Emery?
than Zidane. Let's say that.
Yeah, Emery, Simeone, Jose Mourinho again. Why not?
But
Um,
no. But the thing is,
Why not?
Jose Mourinho. The problem is, he's not a youngster developer. That's the thing. He's like
yeah, but like
he's like a-
yeah, but
he's
you
like
just said
a-
stop focusing on the youngsters.
I think Jose wants to
yeah,
go
but
back
we
to-
have youngsters in the first place. We have youngsters. I'm not saying that we should completely ignore them, but I feel like Simeone has like the right tactics and structure and discipline to use our current players, and
I
like
completely
not,
disagree.
but not completely ignore our young players. Like Jose Mourinho will completely ignore our young players.
Because
he's
remember
a,
what
like-
happened with Simeone and Joao Felix.
Yeah,
that's
but
'cause
one.
I feel like that was more of a
one player
personality
doesn't
thing, though.
define
Nobody
how
else,
we-
nobody else has had any
No.
problems with Simeone. Like,
No, but Simeone doesn't work with young players because like if you look at Atleti's squad now, they don't have any like, Simeone does not have a good track record with developing young players. He does not. Mainly because he restricts their freedom, and that's what young players need to like develop.
yeah, but we need
Like, so-
structure. We need structure in our team.
yeah,
we
but
need
it's not Simeone though,
tactics.
because like there's
We
a
need
balance
actual
between
tactics.
structure and freedom, and I feel like Simeone leans far too much towards structure. For the
No, we need far too much structure right now because we have no structure at all right now.
So you're just gonna
we
park
are
the bus
just
the entire
playing-
season, bro.
We are. I'd rather us park the bus, and challenge for your Champions League spots, than play with freedom and finish 10th.
Wait, but who would you sign for Simeone though? Because like he needs specific player. He needs like
Yeah,
like,
DePaul. I would
he
take
doesn't have a
DePaul.
Griezmann.
I would take DePaul. At
DePaul,
Chelsea,
okay. Messi's bodyguard.
I would.
Okay.
I would. Okay, obviously we need a striker. It's either Osimhen or
Osimhen?
Tony. Osimhen or
Osimhen,
Tony.
yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Well, Tony's leaving Brentford at the end of the season, right? So
Yeah,
He's gonna go
but
Arsenal though. 20 to
Arsenal?
Arsenal.
I feel like
I think
Osimhen to
both.
Chelsea.
Honestly, both of you guys need a striker.
no, but we
Yeah,
need
so
more.
Tony
we
to
need
Arsenal,
a way
Osimhen to
more.
Chelsea.
I feel like Arsenal's
Yeah.
Arsenal's in that position that City were in like 2-3 seasons ago when we'd have really good
Yeah,
build-up
exactly.
play, and then we would have that one guy in the box to put the ball in the net, right? I feel like
No, that's where
we should sign
I
Haaland.
feel like for Chelsea, it's like we're winning every game in possession. Like we always have the ball. We don't have. The thing is, we don't have a Kevin De Bruyne, or like someone creative, or like an Odegaard, or someone like that in the midfield who will like play that
Those
final
players
ball.
are really rare
like
though. Those
and
players are
like
really,
Enzo
really,
and
scarce.
Enzo and Caicedo are not gonna play like consistently be playing like big chance passes, like cutting into the box. Like we don't have that kind of player with a killer final pass, and so we end up stagnating on the pitch, just passing the ball sideways and then until we like shoot from long range or get a lucky breakthrough and then score, and then we lose all defensive structure and then get like beat on the counter and just scored on by dumb goals. So like that's the problem.
So final solutions.
Okay, definitely sign a striker.
I mean,
Thiago Silva, I'm
I'm-
sorry, get it. Just
I'm being honest,
you're out
I'm-
of the club, Thiago Silva.
I'm so okay with leaving Chelsea the way they are. It's one less team to worry about.
Exactly. So am I.
It's
so
one
am
less
I.
team to worry about.
So
Like-
am I.
Like at our peak, like we were literally like I saw prospects when we beat Spurs 4-1. I was like, I'm seeing the vision, but I didn't see the vision in the end. It did not work out like as what I expected, you know. I feel like we could do a rebuild. There can definitely be a rebuild from now. It would probably take at least another year, but that's better than waiting and leaving it as it is right now.